Hey, listen up. I got some wisdom to drop. Here we go. What is up, folks? Welcome back to the Wing T Big North Football Channel. Today I am introducing a new segment to the show. It is called Listen Up, as you will see by the thumbnail. And basically, what Listen Up is just me going over experiences I've had, in life that have shown me how to act and how not to act. And my hope with this is that this will reach some middle school, JV, younger kids who are playing athletics. And it doesn't necessarily even have to be kids playing sports. Just younger folks in general. Look, I put it this way: you'd rather see someone get burnt by them touching the stove because then it's hot and not to mess with that, than for you yourself to touch the stove to get the burn and all that. So we are going to go into a story. Now this has to do with sportsmanship. In my 7th grade year, I played ice hockey, and I wasn't real good at it, but I had a hell of a lot of fun. And there was another kid who went to my school that his grandparents had a lot of money, and they sent him to all these camps, every skills camp, all that stuff to learn, all this stuff. And so basically he thought he was the best player in the league. And the league was only like 6 or 8 teams maybe. Anyhow, we're in the championship game, my team and his team. My team, no thanks to me. I just had absolutely the best player on in that league, JJ Beckstrom. His brother was very good at hockey as well. They both were very good at golf as well. But anyways, that's not part of the story. The story is our team won and thoroughly beat, the other team, the kid that I went to school with team. And we're lining up to get in the handshake line. And I see the kid I go to school with hanging back toward the end of the handshake line, not even looking toward the handshake line. Like his coaches or whoever were trying to tell him to get in the handshake line and, man up about it. And next thing I know, I see him just turn around, skate right to the door that leads back to the locker rooms. He didn't even shake anyone's hands. And I tell you that story that hopefully you will understand that no matter how good you think you are, no matter how good B you think you played, no matter how good your team did overall, whether you won, lost, won big, lost big, doesn't matter. Be a good sport, and if there's a handshake line, you go through it and you shake everyone's hand, and you don't necessarily have to feel good about it, but you do it as a sign of sportsmanship and as a sign of becoming an adult, becoming a man. You do these things. Now, look, I'm not saying that the dude I went to school with, in that moment, he looked bad, right? But I'm not saying that, that should be his defining legacy, because it was a bad day for that dude in his mind or whatever. But still, this is what Listen Up is going to be about. Hopefully I can drop some wisdom, a little bit of knowledge for you guys. And, you think that something as simple as a handshake line or something like that doesn't mean much, but if you do what the kid did in this scenario, it says a lot about you at that moment in your life. Now, he was in 7th grade as well, so we're about 14 years old, I guess. I know I was, I think about 13 or 14. And yeah, it just goes to show that, money doesn't, just because you have money doesn't mean that you're going to win. Or that you're going to perform well. It's one of those things where, I'm sure that had he had it to do over again, he would have went through the handshake line and I believe that he has passed. I think he passed pretty early in his 30s. I'm not sure as to how or why he passed, but I'll remember that dude because the school we went to, there weren't many kids that played hockey, and I only got to play it for 2 years because it's a very expensive sport, and my family was not exactly wealthy or close to it, so yeah, I had to give that up, but continue playing other sports. But that's just today's example of of a lesson that you can learn through somebody else and through somebody else's actions. And that is the first Listen Up segment. I hope you liked it. Do not forget to hit that red subscribe button right down there. Do not forget to hit the little thumbs up, the like, and do not forget to comment down below if you've ever experienced any handshake line type deals, or if you yourself were the dude that for whatever reason wouldn't go through a handshake line. please drop it down in the comments. No one's judging you here. You know, we realize that it happened when you're younger, when you're just a kid. And kids make mistakes. And, you know, it happens. But thank you for watching. You guys are the best audience. I love you. All right. Hopefully I can get something else out before Christmas. If not, have a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy it and celebrate it with your family. And yeah, just be careful out there. Use your brain. Don't do reckless things. God bless you guys. Till next time. Peace. What's up, folks? Welcome to the Wing T Big North Football Channel. I'm your guy, your host, Kevin. I just want to say, if this is your first time coming to the channel, I want to say thanks for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button, whether it's your first time or you've come here before. Subscribe button's right down there. It helps the channel grow. And I'm trying to create a community here. It's about Michigan as a state football. And that's from the Lions, from the pros, through college, Michigan State, Michigan. Hopefully we'll get into Central, Western, and that stuff eventually down the line. And Muskegon County High School football. Here we go.